Okay, so now that I've done the bottom, I feel like the top is not quite as dark as I want it to be. So I'm gonna take the Smolder again, and I'm just gonna add a little bit more depth to the top. I think I've mentioned that before in some videos that I feel like I always do this, where I go kind of back and forth between the top and the bottom and build intensity just to make sure everything is really balanced. Yeah, I feel like that's much better. Okay, so I feel like this is still a little bit not blended on the bottom, so I'm going to take my makeup wedge that just has a little bit of powder on it, and I'm just going to kind of rub the very bottom edge of this. And what that's doing is it's just kind of blending that bottom edge and just making it a little bit less intense. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Candlelit. This is the color that I used on my lid up here. And I'm going to do my inner corner on the bottom just to brighten. I'm actually just going to add a little tiny bit up here. And then this is an optional step. I'm going to take this really shimmery, glittery color right in the middle. I'll show you. It's super shiny. And I'm just going to tap it right here just with my finger. And it's just going to deposit a little bit of extra shimmer and shine and glitter. You could definitely omit that step, but you see how it makes a difference. This one's like super shiny and glittery and gorgeous. So that's something that, you know, is totally optional. But this one is usually best to just kind of apply with your finger. Really get it in there. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, perfect. So I'm really happy with the eyeshadow part of this. I'm going to take one more dip in the Truffle and just blend this little part here. I'm just going to make it just a little bit more intense. Perfect. Okay, so then I'm going to take my liquid liner. This is Beautycounter as well. And I'm going to make sure I don't have a ton on there. So I'm not going to do a winged liner. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it right here on the corner of my eye. And because this is a smoky eye, I'm going to smudge this with that darkest color, but you could do a winged liner if you wanted to. It's kind of just up to you and what you want your makeup to look like that day. So I'm gonna wait for just a second, make sure that's dry. And as you can see, this is not perfect at all. I'm gonna go in and smudge it. I would have taken a lot more time if I was gonna do a winged liner and I wanted it to be that really pretty crisp color. That really crisp look, but I'm not doing that today, so I'm not worried about it. So like I said, I'm going to take this darkest color again. You could actually use this one as well. This is like a very matte color, so I'm not going to use it today. So I'm going to take an angle brush, this guy right here, and I just dipped in that deepest plum color, and I'm just going to kind of rub it right along the line of this, just to smudge it a little bit. And I'll actually bring that plum color into the corner of my eye as well. But I like to use eyeshadow to blend liner because it just makes it, well, number one, it makes it so much softer and prettier to the eye. It doesn't look as harsh, but it also is a really good way to avoid your liner looking bad if you're not very good at it, which a lot of people are scared of liquid liner because it's really intimidating. I mean, I have been a makeup artist for 15 years and I still have trouble putting it on myself. I have no problem putting it on someone else, but on myself, if I haven't done it in a while, I have to really watch myself and make sure I'm not making a mistake. So it's really intimidating. But this is a really good way to be able to just add some intensity to your eye without having to worry about, oh my gosh, I'm going to get my liner everywhere, and you're just going to, you know, end up adding more and more and more, and then your liner will end up being up here. Nobody wants to deal with that. So anyway, that is definitely probably where I would stop on this. There is one other thing that I'm going to add before I do mascara, and that's going to be my waterline. So I'm going to take a pencil, and this is Beautycounter as well, and I'm going to do my top first. So this is just my waterline right under my lashes. And then I'm going to do my bottom as well. And this is an optional step, but I think it makes a huge difference with a smoky eye, especially the bottom. I'm going to put mascara on, and usually the reason why I tightline the top of my eye is because it makes my lashes feel thicker and fuller, so I do that on a daily basis. But I do not line my waterline on the bottom on a daily basis because I feel like it's a little too intense for like a natural daytime look. For me, that is. A lot of people like to do it. But for a smoky eye, I feel like that the waterline just makes such a big difference. Yeah, that's a true smoky eye right there. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with mascara, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the video off now, but I will pop back on in a couple minutes and show you the finished look. All right, this is the finished look, you guys. I added a little bit of mascara, or a lot actually, and some of this gorgeous pink lip gloss. This is Beautycounter as well. So it is like 10 a.m. in the morning, so I'm just gonna go to work like this. But if I had an event like a date night or, you know, dinner with friends or some fun party to go to, I would feel really glamorous and ready to go. And I did look at the time on this video, and obviously excluding all the rest of the makeup that I did before I did the eyes. I spent 16 minutes about on my eye makeup, which I would have probably spent a little bit less time if I wasn't chatting with you guys. But that's a really easy, you know, attainable goal for a glam, you know, night out look. And there's obviously a couple of steps, like I said, that you could leave out if you wanted to. But hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.